Hello? Hello. How we doing? Happy Thursday after work, everybody. How's it going? Everybody's had a good week so far. It's been a little bananas for me. Let's turn our music down just a teeny tiny bit. Or I guess I could turn it down in my headphones too. I hope your week's been good. I was so busy today. So normally this stream is like my first day that I like typically work from home. Right. So because I'm already home, I don't have to commute. I have plenty of time to like log off from work, get stream ready, whatever. Well, I had to do like kind of a big presentation at work today. And I like to do this when I'm in the office because the setup in the office is just a little more conducive to doing that, right? And then I'm also not sitting around at home, my hair in a ponytail, no makeup on my face, and whatever. So I knew I had to do that today. So I went into the office today, which meant it was like 3:30 when I was walking out. And I was like scrambling. Like I was sending emails last minute. My boss was at my desk, at like 3:05. I was like, "Oh my god, I have so much to get done in 25 minutes." Um Drive home through traffic, feed the doggos, grab something for me to eat. It's just been so I'm finally now just like, ooh, we can sit down and we can hang out. And what I want to do today is I haven't really had a chance to watch this trailer. So I want to watch this trailer for Enchanted by Nature. Take a look at see what we can see. Think about what we're seeing. I've also got the blog post up. And then I've already started when we kind of started seeing leaks. And because there's that like Nature's Calling event, kind of started a save for that Nature's Calling because I'm pretty sure that's going to be like the grim one where like that kind of helps set you up for the expansion pack. So I want to look at that save today, maybe do a little messing around and build, even though I know when this pack comes out, we're going to want to tweak our build anyway, but we can at least kind of like be ready and have our fairy house ready. So let's pop over here. Let's pop over here. I am going to mute this. All the music reasons, right? So let's give it a whirl, shall we? Not all images. We've got a cutie little fairy and a fairy stone. Things are happening very fast here. Oh, love this hair. This was the one thing I saw earlier that hair is super cute. This is a cute hair. Is mom's hair a new hair? Plants everywhere, plants. We're gonna go back and look at some of these rooms because I'm seeing all kinds of stuff. So there's our aspiration. Oh yes, honey, go out on your own. That's a new plant. And like, why are we teasing a boat and a mermaid? We need to be looking back here. I'm so terrible at looking at what's like in the background. This dude. I think I saw earlier. I'm not sure how I feel about this. Silver foraging is cool. I'm wondering, hold on, we'll go back. I don't know that I love that animation. But we have a dancing gnome, bathing in the water, fully support, love that, sleeping on the ground. Also, rags to riches, y'all, rags to riches. Here's the other thing I saw that I really liked. So I want to talk about that a little bit more. I'm wondering what this is. And then it seems as though it sort of puts you on a path to get a cutie little cure. for your little sinus thing. So here's some build stuff. Really want to look at some of this. I'm very curious about how that looks. And I want to really dig into what that looks like. I see some new stuff in the background here. New floor. Oh my gosh. Looks like a new shirt too. He's all covered in paint splotches. I'm wondering what this tree looking thing is. We've seen it a couple times. So this was the teaser. Is that fairy dust that she just took to the face? So there are our fairies. Hey, Radiant Reels. We're just watching. And then I want to go back and look at these like scene by scene. So I have questions. I have thoughts. I have questions. She looks like a beautiful fairy. And then, of course, Lofty Leaf Pond, a lantern, and a fairy dwelling. Hello, hello. Reels, have you seen this yet? I want to go back and look at some of these, like, different scenes, right? We get this fairy one again at the end. So this all looks really base game. Except for hair and I think obviously all of the clothes. But everything else looks really base game. But then she's all sad. She goes to her room. And I kind of want to look at these. Tell me if you see something that... So this looks like art on the wall. Plant. A little plant down here. Some tree... like art up here. Okay. There's a ton happening right here. I think these are the same tree decorations. I think these are new shelves. This is a new plant. These all, I mean, this down here I think is from a kit. The little tools. This is a new shelf, a new bed. I think this is that same art again. But like, what is this little acorn dude? What is our little freezer bunny dude? And this looks like spandrel. I think those are base game windows. So it's not new windows. It's just more furniture. This little trunk I think is base game. But I'm liking the textures. Like this looks like a base game plant. Because the texture's not great. But these look good. Some flowers back here. Not sure what else is on this shelf. So is there anything more here we can see? So I want to look at this too. Because this is a plant and they spray it, right? And then when she gets done talking to her parents, that plant has grown. So this just looks like a mirror. Just another... See, this looks like a normal plant that you have already for gardening, right? Some more decor stuff. But if we go to where she's going to say, Mom and Dad, I want to go live on my own. And she walks away. That's the plant she just watered. So this also looks like a new plant. But if you think about looking at like this plant right here, this is what like every plant in the sim looks like this. And now we have this beautiful flower. It looks like a bird of paradise or something. I don't know. So do we think we're going to be getting new endable plants that are different? That have like a different like animation to them? That's kind of how I'm feeling. So what else happens? So we've got a world, which looks like cliffs. Maybe a little town center, a beach. I don't know what this little thing is down here. I mean, it's cute. Cute little town center. It's too hard to tell from here, like, what is a lot, like a usable lot, and what's set dressing. Like, just, I'm curious to see how much is interactable, like on these coastlines. What do we have after this? Okay, so can we talk about the fact that there's a mermaid on this boat? Is that Princess Cordelia? Anybody know the lore? It's swimmable, whatever it is. And there must be some lore because it's got like a panel. And then we've got a boat out here. But like there's lore, I feel like, around this shipwreck. At first I thought this was a mermaid, and I was like, why are we advertising mermaids in a fairy pack when we all know that mermaids got done dirty by the Sims team? So this is just, I wonder if we can see where this is on this map. If we look here. Oh, do we think it's down here maybe? But I don't see the wreck. I don't know. We'll see, I guess. So then there's a gigantic gnome. But then this must be interactable, or at least this is, and it's selling gnomes. I think this was one of the ones that kind of leaked. So what is this person down here doing? Pleading. It looks like they were pleading with a gnome. Maybe it's like, you know, in university when you can, like, leave a gift at the little thing in the town center? Oh, what is this sim doing over here? Maybe that's what it's doing? So, also, what are these two doing down here? So this person sprinkles on this tree, this magic tree, in this magic circle. But what are these people doing back here? Cannot tell. She looks like she has something on her head. Does it not look like she has something on her head? I don't know. It is not fast enough for me to tell what that is. I hope that that is somehow interactable, but see how you can't see through the windows? So if anything, that's 100% a rabbit hole. With all the fairy lights. Somebody saw this on a leak and thought, oh gosh, are we going to get like a roof trim that's fairy lights? Well, I think that would be incredibly cool. I'm thinking this is a rabbit hole. I think it's a rabbit hole. I think also, watch this little girl put like, I think, here's my theory. It might be another new hobby or skill. I think she's pressing flowers. Has anybody ever done that? You can get like a little thing to put flowers in and you'd literally like tighten it down and it presses and makes pressed flowers. She also has a cute new hairdo. Okay, here's the other thing I noticed, and I noticed it on a couple other Sims, but especially on this little girl. So in the either the leak or the previous blog post, there was something about new skin. I don't know if it said like new skin details or something about new, and everybody thought it was going to be skin tones. Well, I think that might be true. I think it's also these like flowery marks, because when you look at the other sim that gets in the water to bathe, she also has flowers on her skin. So, okay, this guy's being attacked. They're reading. This is a beautiful build. I want to know more about this build. It's up on a hill. We've got some. Like, look at this plant. Doesn't look anything like any other plant we plant in a pot. What's happening back here? Like, what is that person doing? So he's being chased, but is this light hers? I don't know. Let me see it again. No, I think all the lights are related to that guy getting beat up by. And so, see, this guy's little, because kids can't have tattoos. So what else is going to be on this kid's arms? I love the socks and sandals on this dude. That Makes me very happy. Oops. Yeah, he just straight stuck a fish in his mouth. And that's yucky. I don't like it. Oh my gosh, does his beard have flowers in it? Hold on, come here, dude. His beard has flowers in it. He's got a little. I wonder if he's like a gnome. Do you think that this guy is like a gnome? A gnome come to life? What if we had two occults? Is that too much? But like, what if we do? Mm-hmm. So I'm hungry. I'm hungry. So here's my other question. Forage here. So we're foraging. Do you need to get all of these ingredients and like put them together before you can eat it? Or can you just chomp a frog? And why is this frog not come in a tank? And can you forage anything from the dirt? Like what can come out of the dirt? Because you know they can dig for stuff. Werewolves can dig for stuff. But it's like a limited amount of stuff. So anyway, she eats the frog. What is this little dude doing? That's why I wonder if the other guy is a gnome. Is he a gnome? Okay, so watch. See, she's got flowers on her body too. So I think we're getting, they're not tattoos, but just flower marks. So we're going to sleep on the ground, which again, you could do with werewolves. Now, I will say, I'm intrigued by the idea of ailments because, look, you look very cool back there, dude. The Sims don't ever get ill. Like, ever. Hello, Alchemy Mystic Sims. How you doing? So I'm wondering if this is gonna be like a new way to introduce like illnesses. And so I wonder if that will be like a base game update for these ailments. And then maybe there are more in the pack. I'm excited too. I think they've done a lot of leveraging existing animations, like digging in the dirt, sleeping on the ground. But I'm intrigued. I like vibes. I'm intrigued by some of the things they're adding. Intrigued enough, I want to see more. I'm not quite sure how it's all going to work. I think we've only seen such a little bit of it so far. I'm wondering what this does. Maybe that's how you find this alchemist guy. So what is this? Because this did not look like this is going to be another rabbit hole. Look. You can't see through the windows, which means rabbit hole. So maybe there's like a plant store? Because these look like a lot of base game plants. No, yeah, I think this is a rabbit hole, and I think this red house, where is the better picture of it? That's 100% a rabbit hole too. Oh, where is it? Right here? Yeah, you can't see through the windows. It's a rabbit hole. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's a rabbit hole. And I think this as a new skill or hobby for kids, anything kids can do, right? If she's really doing like pressing flowers, I think that's super cute. This little thing here is super cute. Her cutie little wings on her shirt are cute. Anything you can add for kids, cute. So we're bathing, we're sleeping outside, we're waking up, we don't feel good because we slept outside. This to me just really looks like a rabbit hole. Which would, I think, like the garden stall in cottage living, right? You just go up into it and you can buy whatever plants they have today. Which I'm not super mad at. I mean, it's fine. This guy must have just like a little cart somewhere. that you can buy your potions from or whatever. And I noticed that, so this has, she has spots, right? And then she goes, go get these ingredients. I will give you a cure. She does. This, I'm very curious about. Bottle Moody Shrub Potion. So we're going to back this up. Watch what she's doing with her hand. What's happening here? What is happening? It looks mildly inappropriate. I'm not sure. Oh, can I just also say, like, look at this purple plant. Look at that plant. I need that purple plant everywhere, all the time. So yeah, he is. Also, check out this haircut. Okay, also have to admit, can we go back to where we can see like the front of this guy? So this just reminded me, this guy's mustache, where it's like a mustache and like part of a goatee, that is 100% how my dad always wore his facial hair. And I just realized that, and that cracks me up. I used to make so much fun of him because I'd be like, Dad, that is such a like 1980s like facial hair situation. You should probably, bring your facial hair up to date. And he did not. He always wore that. I think it was called, what was it? It has a name. I can't remember what it's called, but I just think it's funny. Yeah. That same facial hair. Handlebar. Isn't the handlebar when it goes this way? Like, and you can like do the villain twirl? I don't know. Listen, I don't have facial hair. I don't know how it works. But yeah, call it something like handlebar or something. It is to me, it's a very like 70s, 80s thing, which bless my dad and his goofy facial hair. He loved it. That's all that matters. So she takes this whatever little magic thing and she feels better. Woohoo! Very Hulk Hogan. Yes, 100%. Oh my God, that's so funny. But my dad was very tall, very like dark hair. So like the the opposite of Hulk Hogan. Oh, that's funny. He was probably taller than Hulk Hogan though. So now we've got some build stuff, right? This is a new texture. And why do we build this with little half walls? Sink. Is this a shelf? Are these shelves? Little mushroom shelves. And what is this? This is like oh no, don't. This is like a little house on a shelf or a tray or something. Is this like a window box maybe? That would be really cute if you could put it outside on like a window. And this gets like wisteria, but more fantasy wisteria vibes. These little purple. And this must be how you do are they calling it alchemy skill? This is a new table. I don't know what this is. Do we think that this tree is a tree or a decoration? Like, what do I mean by that? Is this something that will grow? Start as a tiny sprout, grow, and maybe you harvest these flowers for something? Or just a cute flower decoration? Because these look a lot like the flowers that were on that other tree. Let's see. A tiny little fairy house. Yes. I want to open up my Sims 2 and Sims 3 and see if I can find the fairy houses. And shrink down and use the fairy house. Is that how they used to work? I feel like it is. You could like click it. Okay, I have so many questions. But I feel like you used to be able to, you would like shrink down and you could sleep in your fairy house and it looked like a little elevated. And I think this is the same. Or I think that's how it's going to work for 4. I didn't play 3 very much. And I don't even know if I have the supernatural pack. I have questions about this build. This build right here. So this looks like a little dormer, like a roof dormer. This looks like a roof texture. But how did they get the plants up there? Like, did they, the 9 key and raise them up? Because I feel like if you do builds, and how are you blending the back of this back into the ground? I want to make a Hobbit fairy house too, but I want the back of it. How do I explain this? To like, almost like it's in a hill, right? Like I want to be able to get the terrain, but right now you can't do that with the terrain because it won't get that close to your house. But I want to be able to build it. Yeah, if this is a roof, are we, like, how are we making that blend? It's like, it seems sus to me that we can't see the back of it. Because when okay, we'll look at it again, but they go in this door, right? Hey, Koala. We're having build discussions. You might be a good. How do we think this, like, if I could rotate this camera right now, how do we think the back of this house looks? Hey, y'all. Because I think it looks like the front. I think you're always going to have this flat surface. I don't know. I'm desperate to play with it. I'm desperate to play with the windows and the wisteria. Like, this is more wisteria, without a doubt. These lights, super cute. Doors, windows, love it all. Yeah. There's that tiny house again. It's like a little window box. Yeah, so my mind goes to flat for The Sims. I know, I really want it to be able to take the roof. Maybe when we go into build in a little bit, we can play around and see if we can curve a roof enough where that would make sense. I want it to make sense. But I also like the other thing that I'm seeing here. The purple plant. First of all. But each of these plants, like, they don't all look the same. So right now when you do a garden, they all look the same. Oh, yeah. Good shout. We'll search Hobbit houses on the gallery. Don't let me forget. I like that all of these plants all look different. I hope they give all of gardening an overhaul. So here's the other build thing. Where is it? Night. See, this tree kind of lights up. I don't know if they're growing that or not. So we sleep out here. What do we think what is this? What is this? And why do we have this? I'm seeing a few things. Windows. This looks like a freeze or like treehouse. Okay, so we have new stairs. Windows, spandrels, roof. I mean, I like it all. I love the spandrels. I love the pillars. Oh, it's like the Lord of the Rings. Terrain manipulation about the terrain over the back and hide the craziness with the flowers. Yeah, because it doesn't meet up. Always leaves a gap. And terrain. Oh, the terrain in this game. Ooh, stresses me out so much. I also like that we have this cute little swing set over here. I'm digging it. I think the builds are going to be a ton. It makes me like, we'll load into it and you can see the build I started. And we'll end up redoing the whole thing. We're going to end up with a whole new vibe. But here's our whole build. They've got a pond. It's super cute. See, you really can't tell what's going on back there. Art Nouveau, and the last time they did it, it sucked. No, don't say that. Somebody said they thought this was a portal. I'm pretty sure that's just a mirror. Here's a couch and a chair. I hope not. I think the rest, so then you've also got, this is a new kitchen, right? With with like this has got to be like a separate hutch. But these are new kitchen cabinets. 100%. Yeah, I kind of you've got like a shelf of potions. I wonder how it will mix with like the realm of magic stuff that's also kind of I think it's like viney and twisty and yeah, like I think this is like attempt 2 at the build from Realm of Magic. Yeah. Yes. Realm of Magic 2.0. Yes. I also want to point out that this illness, she has simoleons on her arms and she's throwing up simoleons. I think she throws up simoleons. Yeah, yep, there she goes. She's barfing simoleons. Oh, Lord. So essentially, what I pick up from this is, and I think somebody confirmed, this is a career that you can like heal people from home. I still think this guy is a gnome. It's the beard, it's the flowers in his beard. Oh, you're not going to be able to see him. He's got to be a gnome. Cool fireplace, bookcase. Yeah, this is very Realm of Magic. Oh, nope, 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 nope. That's not what I wanted to do. Wrong button. I mean, hi, Simsy. Thanks for being our next video, but oops. This plant. What do we think this plant does? Sims' gnomes. Wouldn't that be cool? I just love the vibe, right? Like the energy of being. This is all very cute and very whimsical, but I hope there's a level of like mischief. Like I want the negative side of it too, right? Like I mean, for crying out loud, in our veggie save, we're the worst sim menace possible. Like I want to be able to be a menace. I want to be a menace. And like, where is this? Is this in her yard? Can you grow these mushrooms? These crazy plants? And I feel like there's something special about this plant. And then here's your fairy house where they are having a fairy party. And does she get fairy dust to the face? Yeah, she gets fairy dust to the face. So I wonder if that's how you become a fairy. Do you think it's like you. Because the mermaids, you just eat mermaid kelp and poof, you're a mermaid. Do we think that's how you become a fairy? See, here's that tree. I am telling you, that tree is that tree. That tree grows. Where is it? I'm probably off my rocker, but that tree right there is the same as that tree right there. Maybe you don't get poofed in the face with magic fairy dust. You do something to a magic fairy tree. I don't know. I don't know. Fairies come out teeny tiny, and it is just like a shrunken version of your sim. Somebody was was like, "Hey, we have a height slider," and it's really just like sim size, fairy size. So I like that they brought out a dude fairy. Yeah, so anybody who's playing like Rochelle's Llamas and Legends Legacy, like hello. Here is all your fantasy stuff. I love this dress. I love this dress. These wings are awesome. Yeah, these and like she's got like gems in her skin. But I wonder if the pink on her arms, like this pink, is like the flowers, where I think it's on their skin, like a tattoo, but not a tattoo. What does she do here? She just flies around her and gives her wings. And then we're back at the beginning and then our little rainbow. This is like a fairy pond in a really cool dress. And then your stuff if you buy early. Like I'm into it. I'm gonna buy it, obviously. Um, but I want to. I can't wait till what is it? The 26th. Yeah. The downside of the pre-order stuff is then like if yeah like then people who come to the game later can't get it. Like there are a handful of things that were like, if you like us on Facebook, you get this something or other. And there's a handful of things I don't have or can't get. And I think after a certain time, just give it to us. Right? Like just but they've been doing it what for 2 years now? Maybe I mean maybe it was like if it was like time gated, right? Like after a certain time, the pack's been out for like 2 years because Lord knows we're living in The Sims 4 for the next decade. Um, yeah, that you as especially as console when that's like your only outlet and you can't get mods like unlock stuff. Yeah, for sure. I was gonna zoom. I just wanted to see if there was some additional info in here. Mother Nature is calling you. It's nature calling from a privy bush. And by the way, since when do we call it a privy bush? It's a party bush, a woohoo bush, a privy bush. You know what this means? It means we're getting another pea bush, and they gave it a new name. Innis Green is the name of the town, a beautifully lush, wonderful land where they can live, where Sims and nature live in perfect or chaotic harmony. Like, what's the chaos? That's what I want to see. 100%. How many ways can I say toilet without saying calling it a toilet bush? That sim looks really cool. So, what does this say? If you're ready to answer the call, let's dig deeper into the whimsical soil of Innis Green. A sprinkle of fairy dust, please. Innis Green, an emphasis on green. It's all about balance and recovery. Let nature living come naturally. You make the Sims. Community builds a featured. What? What did I just read? Oh, it's the Jesus. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Is that a poem? What am I looking at? Oh, it's the headings. Ding dong. So we've got a little fairy here. Maybe giving this guy good luck. We've got a fairy here. Oh, look at the little gnome with his wings. Here's another little fairy house. Purple one. What's happening back here? We got some fairies up here. And then this guy is growing a plant. Can you make him unlucky? That's my question. Mother Nature has a very interesting proposition. With her guidance, you can become the fairy they were destined to be. And once they complete their transformation, they'll have the choice to flutter down two very different paths. Okay? Harmonious Fairy, a benevolent winged helper who wants to aid other living things find health and balance. And the Discordant Fairy, a flying mischief maker. Now you're freaking talking. That enjoys stirring up a little chaos and making everyday life harder for the Sims. The fairy path is yours to fly with wings to match. Oh, yes. So I wonder if it's like, can't you do that with ghosts? I did that with most of the occults, right? Can't you be a good werewolf or a bad werewolf? And vampires, kind of, but maybe not quite as much. They can develop abilities that let them nurture plants, manipulate objects, and change the moods of others. Be wary of emotional starvation. Ooh, rather than living off food, fairies absorb emotions to survive, either directly from other Sims or from bottled emotion potions. Failure to do so may welcome their untimely demise. Oh no. Oh no. That's going to be interesting to manage. So instead of plasma, fairies have to drink emotions. Oh, does that mean you're going to have the fairy version of Vlad knock on your Sim's door the first day they move in and be like, "That's mighty fine plasma." You'll be able to customize your fairy look to your own fairy liking. Wings, skin tones, ears, teeth, head accessories, glowing tattoos, and more. Fairies can even use their fairy charm to deliver a special woohoo. Ooh. I have questions. Actually, I don't have questions. I have concerns. Does anybody remember when glowing tattoos were a thing IRL? Like blacklight tattoos? Again, acknowledging that I'm older than dirt. And it was this fad in like the early 2000s to get a tattoo that you could only see under blacklight, which sounds cool. Um, but who has a blacklight hanging around? Cool if you're raving all the time. Oh, not cool if that's not what you're up to. Why? Hang on. I've lost my. So you think it's just going to be shrinking down um into the fairy house and you can watch. That's better than what I envisioned. Maybe I read too much smut. Uh, Maybe I read too much fairy smut. Not don't worry, non-fairy sims, you can have fun with fairy dust to see. Oh, bring gnomes to life. Yeah, I'm telling you. That old dude with the fancy beard is for sure a gnome. Can you bring gnomes to life? What is that gonna look like? And it sounds like a whole heck of a good time. Whether your fairy sim chooses to sow wonder or spark chaos, your sim has very interesting neighbors, the beginning of your fairy tale. It's like Patchy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, what are the gnomes gonna do if you bring them to life? And do they become sim sized if you bring them to life? Like, is that old dude really a gnome? I feel like I might be more excited about the gnomes. Maybe not. 3 neighborhoods. The coast of Ardmore, Seaside Village. Stepping out of town is Spruce Dairy Grove, shops, cozy homes, draping ivy, and venture deep into the magical forest of Everdew, a thick and mysterious woodland humming with enchanting energy. I still think that's a rabbit hole. So this was if you saw the leak, it was this screenshot. And somebody said this, maybe it's just the way it is, perspective, makes it look like Sims seem smaller than normal in this shot, which I think is the magic realm. What do they call it? I just read it. Where'd it go? Everdew. And screen is full of new adventures, skills, and traits. You can balance moods and discover natural remedies with the apothecary table. Seek out Mother Nature. So it sounds like Mother Nature is actually a sim. and embark on a transformative journey to become a fairy. Be your best plant parent and fill your home with a new array of house plants or unlock your inner nature nomad well among the trees. Living in tune with nature is more than playing in dirt. It means respecting the natural world and promoting coexistence. Living in Innisgreen, Sims must become emotionally grounded and find that balance or welcome the chaos. What does that mean? When Sims start to lose their balance or become imbalanced, life can get harder to navigate. For example, one may acquire new skills at a slower rate, or their everyday needs may become harder to solve. And if a Sim enters the very imbalanced territory, then you can have ailments like Greeny Meanie, where Sims will learn and complete gardening tasks faster than normal, but they're constantly angry and prone to outbursts that are off putting to other nearby Sims. Oh, so they have a flip side. So if you're a Greeny Meanie, you're really good with plants, awful with Sims. Well, that could be fun. One of many emotional void, simoleon fever, and sonic sinuses. But imbalance isn't the end, it's a new journey. Ailments can vanish. Can you die from an ailment? That's all I want to know. Ailments can vanish and moods can improve with cures and elixirs. Special ingredients like lightning root and aura blossom. That's got to be one of those trees, was aura blossom. With the right amount of practice, one can take on the elixir enthusiast aspiration or become a naturopath, a new profession. Achieving balance may require luck. Living in Innisgreen, you may have good, ordinary, or bad luck, which may affect their career, love life, cooking, foraging, and other interactions. Lucky for you, there are 2 luck charms that can be found, which will modify. Okay. So this is a new sort of mechanic. Now you have to ask yourself, will your Sims seek balance or will they embrace the chaos? Chaos, always the chaos. Make yourself at home. Natural living skill or the nature nomad aspiration. You have the chance to eat, bathe, sleep, and thrive off the land. Eating freshly caught fish and sleeping in the grass. The foraging for ingredients and summoning a privy bush. Oh, thanks so much. I appreciate that. Oh, it's a lot of fun. Our moving little witchy hands. Every new, so you can summon a privy bush, a pea bush. How's that gonna work? It is useful, but how? I feel like that's part of a skill, right? Your sim isn't just naturally gonna be able to go, I need a pea bush. Yes. Oh my god. Such a great idea. Rags to riches with the grilled cheese aspiration. Oh, you'd have to have a kitchen for grilled cheese. But yes. Summon pea bush, summon a grilled cheese. Set. Swim in a lake to bathe. Um Not decoration. Let those not ready to give up hot showers. They can treat their plant parent. What is this? New living house plants. They're not just decoration. They'll need water, care, and constant companionship. You can put them on shelves, tables, and floors to transform your home into a. So I like this idea. I want to see it in execution. I like that you have to care for your houseplants. You make the Sims. And then these are the creators to build lots. The Cracked Hyber, Sim Scrolls, Nina Schmidt, and Sandra Pica. The neighborhoods of Innisgreen not only draw on nature, they also take some inspiration from architecture, of Ireland and Celtic artistry. Cool. Oh, this is that one that we saw with the cool stairs. That's a big. Is it just me or do those like siding things kind of look like dragon scales? Otherwise known as Megan, Whistling Gardens, 8 Gnome Coast Street. These look like scales, right? This one's cute. These, see, they got land fairly close to this house. Oh, look at the roof texture. It's wavy. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. This is also a different spandrel fence and column. This is super. What is this roof texture? So in another, this lot looks really weird. Does it? Somebody said this is supposed to look like it's um like you're in a tree and you're tiny. Like they've just made it so that that's what that looks like. You can see there's a normal sized tree, normal sized tree. These are massive. What is it called? What do they call it? It doesn't really say. Cranmore Residential, Greenwood Hamlet, and Bard Boulevard. This one's. This is what I'm talking about. How cool is that? I love this door. So maybe that door isn't a rabbit hole. Because that looks not see-throughable. What is this? Oh, these are the early items. House, a pond. Huh. Alright. Well, okay. I mean, I'm in. I'll pre-order. Of course I will. Shall we grab our game and jump in so I can show you what we have or what I started. So I have a feeling that the Nature's Calling event is going to lead us down a path to this expansion pack. Sorry, the cat is wandering around my feet, being very needy. Oh, maybe he's gone now. He was just clawing at something, and I don't know if he was clawing at something that he was supposed to be clawing at. I saw this too. Is that new facial hair? Update PC does. Right now you can't even download builds. What? Did they not get you guys the patch for console later? I forgot how cute these two are. They still haven't released it. Oh no. No. Okay, so here's we can go in. The sim I created and did you hear that? Gosh dang it, I want to go out and come back. Did you hear the wind chime sound? I heard a wind chime sound. Let's see if it just does it. Okay, hold on. I don't know how loud it is. Okay, I'm going to click play, and I think there's a wind chime sound. Is it not going to do it this time? There. I heard it that time. I wonder... This house has wind chimes on it. So here's what we have for now. Our sim, who is the best version of a fairy I can make her with our current situation. And I think she's cute as heck. I don't even remember her name, if I'm honest. Oh yeah, Fiona Fire Sprite. she's cute as a button, and I cannot wait to play with her. But here's our build as it is so far. This all still needs a lot of work. I was going for treehouse vibe, like in this tree. But there's only so much you can do, and I don't love that you can just see right underneath it. I want to do some more work like around the house. But we can peek at. It's going to be a nightmare to play in because of the tree, but that's okay. So you can kind of come up the side. And here's our front door. Into kind of a cute little sitting area with a bunch of plants on the wall. And our little kitchen. I used the open windows from Island Living because I feel like if still here just lurking, absolutely lurk away, koala, lurk away. Little living room. I tried to make it really cluttery, but I feel like I got more cluttering to do. And I think one of the things they said in the Nature's Calling was about handiness. So we've got a handiness table out here and a flower arranging table out on the deck. I wanted it to be very little inside space and a lot of outside space. So the inside I feel like is teeny tiny. We just squeeze a bed in here. We squeezed a bathroom. Hey, Crazed Mama, how you doing? Welcome in. Oh, no. Look at that. No, of course I didn't have the wrong paint there. Oh, my door disappeared. Oh, no, it didn't. It's right here. I was like, oh, no, you can't get in the bathroom. Yeah, you can. So I want to tweak this just a little bit. Let's just, let me see what it looks like at night. Night is my favorite. All the lights on. It's so cute. It's so cute. And I set us up to be able to plant tons of flowers through here. But I feel like I want to maybe make this like a deck and do something over here. I don't know what, and then just clutter. What do we think? I have a fireplace with some mushrooms. Maybe we move that over a little. Oh, I don't have all my cheats on. But I think we're going to use this to play through that event. And I'm assuming we'll do a little bit of a let's play, at least for the new pack. And we'll use this. But yeah, that's what I have so far. I just was like plant overload, fairy lights everywhere. I'm thinking, let's see again. I used the things from Cottage Living to try and get at least something underneath this house. So that's the one thing I don't love. So I want to try something. I want to see if we put like a deck here. If I can do like a half wall and kind of hide some of like, what if I just put a platform here? Should make it kind of, no, maybe, I don't know yet. But if I do this and we do a half wall, what does that look like? Nope. Taller one. Is that better than looking at? And then what if we use, where's that plant wallpaper that we used inside that looks like vines. I think it came from Love Struck. Oh, right here. And use this. Does that hide it a little bit better? Or am I being silly? And does that look dumb? I just don't want to like walk up and see those like stilts. Ooh. No. Ooh, that's stone. How do we feel about that? How do we feel about that? And then we just put some wood down. Platform trim, I think, yeah. And this gives us the ability to not stare directly at the nothing underneath that house. This is better. I think this is better. It does make moving things here weird. Just want to jump around a little bit. I think I'm okay with that. Don't judge my Batu plants. What do we think? Are we on to something? Oh my gosh, and this duck. This duck is too cute. He had to be there. You need to just not be where I can see you. Also not up there. What do we put here? Do we put a fence and landscaping? The Sims do walk by this. We just kind of... make it so they can't see. Ooh. Yeah, playing in this house is going to be good times. Good times. I think I have not had her go in the house, so we'll play test it here in a minute. Just to make sure she can get in. Like, I like the idea of having, like, these little pet shapes around. You know, who doesn't want a cow topiary? Well, doesn't everybody want a cow topiary? No, not there. Or a woohoo bush. Aging up your eggplant to young adult. Ooh, best of luck. How's it going so far? Were they an absolute menace as a teenager, or did you take a wiser route than I did? Make it easier on yourself. Same bush. Ooh, that one's too big. Yeah, I think we looked at the trailer just a little bit ago. I think I am going to buy it. That's what we're kind of prepping this for, is this sim is going to do the Nature's Calling event and then be our fairy sim. They already kind of look like a fairy when it's here. She's hanging out by the front. Her name's Fiona Fire Sprite. She's in the ridiculous fairy costume. But I think we're gonna use this sim for that pack. Sort of let's play. We'll do like a little mini let's play when it comes out. We made good progress the other day on our veggie. We sort of finally got the secret recipe for the villainous Valentine aspiration. That is the hardest aspiration I have ever done in The Sims. If anybody is preparing to do it, fair warning, be prepared for that aspiration, because holy buckets. That was rough. And we're not even done. We're only like halfway there. We're not even done with it yet. We got way more to do. But we were trying to do it by making friends and then like having a whole bunch of best friends, making our best friends break up with their partners. And that did not work. He was spoiled, moved him out as a teen. Gen 1 was making so much money as I was with her. Yeah, my Gen 1 was kind of that way too. My Gen 1 went off and had another baby though. She just said, oh, well, I have an empty nest. Here, let me fill it up again. I think we went in and aged up that kid a little bit too. I'm really enjoying it. It is a lot of fun. And honestly, like I said, that villainous Valentine aspiration is no joke. No joke. Because every time we try and break somebody up, and I don't know if this camera is going to drive me bonkers. We're kind of trying to decide if it was because of what the heck is the name of the pack? The Woohoo pack? Why did it... Lovestruck made relationships so much... It was like such a relationship overhaul that I don't know if that just absolutely caused that particular oh, it was so hard, like, because they'd be like, oh, we're very best friends. You downloaded a fixer upper, had him buy the house, and he's slowly adding things to it. He graduated early. He's been working on his skills as a teen. That is such a great idea. Such a great idea. I'm really enjoying it. Can I get this back? No, I didn't think I could. The other thing I want to go do, I want to work on this for just a little bit, but I want to go maybe replace some of our other builds. No, not there. In this save file with like hobbit houses. Make it a little bit more fairy friendly. Make it a little more fairy friendly. Stop it. No! The thing with using these foundations is everything tries to snap. To move couples in. I'm thinking, Agnes, you are here for the challenge. We got whacked by Agatha. Or Agnes. Which one is it that whacks you with her purse? We got crumple bottomed more than once. But the trick is, like, we tried to do it with like best friends. Like, oh, your spouse is terrible. I'm your best friend. You should listen to what I say. And they wouldn't. They were like, shut up. We're in love. Leave us alone. And Just kind of discovered that that was not the way that was going to work. And it was Agnes. Yeah. Crumple bottom. I think you get a milestone for that. Getting whacked by crumple bottom. Such a grumpy lady. I'm going to do just a little bit more here. Just want there to be just flowers everywhere. And honestly, I'm not gonna worry about funds for this one. Let's play test though. What else should we put out here? Should we put some more planters down? Thanks for the alert. I need to get my alert command set up. I thought I'd already done that, but clearly I haven't. Oh, and you know what we didn't do? I hope Koala's still here lurking. I need to go ahead and give Koala her shout out too. I don't know when they usually stream the same time we do, but let's see. Oh, it's not gonna let me do it there. I'm gonna do it in a different browser because OBS is dumb. Again, me problems. Let's give Koala their shout out. If you want to see somebody clutter, like a pro, Koala, and they do it all on console. It's unreal. Unreal. Clutter Master Koala is going to be there. Change their stream name. No, they're not. Clutter Master Koala. Okay, let's save this guy. Let's see if we can find some hobbit houses in the gallery. Oh, playtest. Hold on. Let's make sure you can get where you need to. Can you go here? Oh, I forgot I had fountains. Yes, you can go here. Can you go here? So, oh, can't. Can you go here? What is in your way? Oh, this trellis. Okay. I'm sorry. I'll get rid of the trellis. Now can you go here? What's in your way now? Is it the other trellis? Are they all in the way? No. No. No, where are you going? What is in the way? Oh, if this whole thing just doesn't work, I'm gonna cry. Oh, I wonder if it's a problem with the fence. See how the fence is weird? Let's just see if that changes anything. Oops. Why? Why can you not go there? Can you go right here? Rude! Let me the stairs a different way then. And honestly, let's do... oh my gosh, sorry. I'm gonna try and get the stairs on this little landing pad. See if that works. Give me this foundation. Stop it. Oh, it's not that one. It's this one. Why did it put the fence where it did? Okay, now let's see if you can get up here. Oh, good, 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 good. Now, could you go here and sleep? I just want to make sure you can get through the whole house. I think now that was the... Can you use this? Where are you going? To light a fire. Can you come in the bathroom first, quick? No, you can't. Can you go here? What could possibly be in the way of the toilet? Can you use the shower? No. What is... What? I don't see anything. I don't even think the tree is touching it. No, it's not. Oh, I knew this was going to be wonky. Are you in the way? Use? No. What is in the way? You gotta be kidding. Can you go here? No, no, no. Turn around. So you can go there, but you can't use shower or the toilet. What? You've got to be kidding. What could possibly be in the way? Take a shower?
Serapi.
What are you talking about? Will you show me what's in the way? Oh.
Lamina.
What? What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? What am I missing? Y'all, what am I missing? There's nothing there. There's roof. What am I missing? There's a light. Oh, I bet there is a thing hanging there and I just can't see it. I see the light from it. Am I gonna have to lose this tree? Do you see just the faint glow right there? That's what it is. There's like another one right there. But I see one right there and it's not causing a problem. It's the tree. It's the tree. But she's out here having a blast. Alright. I'm gonna ponder that. Gotta go for bed. Chores for the kitties. Snuggle the kitties. Snuggle the kitties. I'm trying to. I'm curious what my dogs are barking at upstairs. Those are pretty serious. Pretty serious sounds. I want to go look at Lot. And I want to look at Hobbit. Well, You must be joking. Well, hold on. What? There we go. Yeah, I want to see how somebody did this. Let's save this to the library. Not mine redecorated. Oh my god, it looks amazing. It is 500,000 simoleons. Holy cannoli. Hobbit hole. Can I see it? I cannot. I don't know how to change the mess up looking pixels. My pride and joy. Oh, well, if it's your pride and joy, we'll place it somewhere. Whoa! Whoa! I'm gonna almost start choking. Hold on. Holy crap! Okay, what is this? Simpera. This is unreal. I don't know where that's gonna go, but somewhere. Hobbit House. Tudor Farm. Like, look at this. It has mushrooms. What in the world? Original by Little Simsy. Did Little Simsy build a Hobbit house? I really want to see how they're doing this with the landscape. These may beat our tree houses. Like, how cute is that? See, this one did something similar to what we were doing. There are so many. Invisible house? What does that mean? Whoa. A base game general store? That's cute. I don't know where we'll put that, but you never know. Have that in your back pocket. Look at these roofs. Who did that? No. Oh my god, and it's empty. We may have just found our task for the rest of stream. Some of y'all are just unreal, and I could never light a candle. Look at this. Okay, how many did we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we got a lot. Okay, holy cow, hold on. Okay. Well, let's... What sizes of these? Like, where do we think this is? This is in Oasis Springs, but it doesn't have to be. That's what we're going to build on for the rest of the stream, so we'll save that for last. This one is clearly in... oh, I know where it is. In Windenburg. We can put it there. It's in this lot of Windenburg. Oh my lord. At least I think it was. Maybe not. Furnished, please. I mean, it is now. It looks tiny on this lot, but I don't really care. Let's see. Oh, does it have... Oh, I thought it had a moat, but it doesn't. It's just got, like, it's open down here. Is there a reason that it's open down there? How are they making... So this one just made another roof and used the plants to sort of hide all manner of sins. And flat roof here, which I'm not mad about. I mean, problem solve away. I love some creative problem solving. And inside, you go in to a tiny little cutie kitchen. This is cute. This is cute. And so this is your little living, little snug fireplace. This is a bedroom. Very, very cute. We're going to leave this here. Very cute. Oh, they have, what is this collection? Go Green Thumbs. All of the flowers. This one's cute. I'm not sure. Is there something down underneath here? No. I feel like maybe that was supposed to have water in it. Maybe not. It kind of looks like a moat. Okay, let's go back. And to find where we're placing our next one. Hobbit Green. Where does it look like this one is? Oh, the lot I just placed this one on. Well, dang it. It needs to be a 40 by 30. I mean, I guess we can place it. Is this a 40 by 30? Let's put it over here. Furnished. Oh. Can I evict them? Hold on. Bye, Munch family. Get out of here. We're putting in a hobbit house. We would rather have a hobbit house. Turn our music up a little bit today. Now let's go see what this one looks like. Let's go. Let's go. I really want to build this empty one. Oh, see, this doesn't sit on the lot very well on this one. But it's cute as heck. I like the terrain paint and the lights. Smart. Oh, and the sized up grass. Smart. Smart, smart, smart. This is really smart. Y'all are so creative. The trellis. Sized up plants. Bird houses. You know what? I'm just not ever going to build again. I'm just going to come to the gallery because it's next level. I shouldn't say that. I do enjoy building. Man alive, people got crazy skills. Crazy skills. Look at this kitchen. Massive. Honestly, though, wouldn't a hobbit have a huge kitchen? Because isn't a hobbit's whole thing food? Got fish on the walls. I like the idea of having the table bumped up against the island. That's cute. We got a cauldron, fish on the walls. A little bedroom. Why does that look so weird? I don't know. Now, how did you solve roof problems? You really didn't. You just curved roofs all the way around it. Well, that makes sense. That makes sense. What else did we get? We gotta save this before it crashes. Sometimes when you do a lot of this, as I learned the hard way, it crashes. What else did we save? Is this the one that had mushrooms? Where is this one placed? This is Henford on Bagley for sure. Let's put this one down. Oops. Nope, not that one. Henford on Bagley. Isn't there a 50 by 40 like right here? Yeah. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I'm kind of excited for fairies. Just, I like playing with the occult sims when they don't infect my entire save file. Well, that looks weird from the map. So yeah, we'll have to see how it goes. Oh, well, maybe it was on a smaller lot. There's so many items on this. Oh, something went wrong here. Oh, no, it didn't. It just wasn't all the way up. They're roofs with yarn on them. That is some... I feel like that's a Dr. Gluon thing. If anybody... There's so many plants. So, oh, I like this idea of the vine. I like when people mix fences. I feel like it's something I always see and I never quite pull off, but this was pulled off really, really well. A pond. Okay, there's just... Can you imagine how long it took just to place all of these plants? And I want to see how they did this. There's a gap. Oh, they just used rock. Again. No shame in that. It would be a little weird to play in, I think. But again, ours was weird to play in too. This would be really hard to play in. But just absolute. I love the clutter of the books. Got an office. Yeah. This is where I struggle. I love the way this looks. But if I were playing in this, it would drive me absolutely bananas with the camera bouncing around everywhere. I'd go bonkers. Kitchen. I didn't see the fridge. There it is. Sink is in there. It's cute as heck. I really like it, but I don't think I could play in it. It's beautiful. And I'm sure it took them so many hours to do this. And I love builders who can do that. But I am a player who likes kind of all the aspects. I like create a sim. I like build by. I like kind of all of it. Where is this one? Also in Henford on Bagley. What size lot do I need? Oh, is it that same lot? All right. We'll put it here. Yeah, I've got to, oh man. Tough. I love looking at them. People do amazing stuff. We'll go place one and rebuild in it a little bit. This one's taken a while. This better not crash. Or it's just got that many items on it. my snack while we're waiting. Since I didn't really eat dinner. This isn't gonna work, y'all. I got a bad feeling. I got a bad feeling. How long do we give it? Yeah, we're done. It's crashed. I can't close it. Please hold. Nobody panic. We're gonna have to... Whoop. We're gonna have to... close that. Sims glitch, what? Oh, man. Well, let's place that one we were looking at that was empty that I was like, ooh, that'd be fun to build. Let's throw that somewhere. We'll spend, half hour, 45 minutes on it. And then wrap for the day. Because what if we end up using their build and not mine? Or do we take the tree out of our build? Let's solve our build here. The problem we're having is the tree. So the reason she couldn't get in there she thought that there was a light from this tree hanging in her way. If you put all the walls up, now I cannot see it right now, but it was hovering like right here. So I'm going to take away the tree, which is my favorite part of the whole thing. And see if that solves our issue. And if it does, we're going to have to come up with a different plan. Go here. Can you now use your toilet and your shower? It looks like it. Yeah, that was the problem. Shoot. Maybe not. Go here. What are you talking about? What? I've never rage quit The Sims, but I might rage quit The Sims. What? What is she showing me? A pot or a plant that isn't even there. Go here. You go here. Can you go here?
Serapi.
What? What is in your way? You were literally in this house earlier. Can you not go here? You know what?
Yafana?
What? Alchemy Sims, you came back just in time for me to almost rage quit this save. We got rid of the big tree, and now she's like, I can't get in the house at all.
Lamina.
Go here. You act like you're stuck. You're not stuck.
Lamina.
Why are those things outside instead of inside? That was strange. How are your kitty cats? Could possibly be in your way.
Serapi.
Sims. So you can get there, but you can't get... What am I missing? There is nothing sticking out. I've deleted the tree. We just might go a whole different direction here. I don't want to because I love how it looks. And if it doesn't work, it's not going to do us any good. Dinner time and trash. Yes. Thunderbolt has a gravity feeder. So it's just as long as I keep the top part of it full, he just always has food. Now she's going up here. No, she's not. But he's also super messy. So he spills his food outside of his bowl and then gets mad when it's messy. And he'll meow at me and meow at me and meow at me like, excuse me, lady, I need you to clean up where I have spilled all of this food.
Serapi.
I'm about to delete this sim. What could possibly be in her way? Because you can get up the stairs, which I've now made significantly smaller. I'm going to delete this. Is it... I'm telling you, sometimes these fences do dumb things. But she got up to the top of the stairs. Okay, now you can get in there. You get in here. What is... It's the stairs. The whole time it's been the stairs. Okay. Give me these dumb stairs. I'm gonna move this back to the way it was. I was trying to be cute with the stairs, but clearly I don't want to do that. Okay, can you go here? Yes, then he'll scream and yell at me if it's too dirty around his food. It's easy to feed him twice a day. Yeah. I should, okay, now it works. Now it works. Now it works. Okay. They're dummies and forget to chew. Oh, no! Oh, no! That's not good at all. Now you can't get in the bathroom? Stop. You can't get in the bathroom. I'm gonna delete this whole... I'm not. I'm just gonna threaten to. I don't know if you'll be able to see this. That is the mess that Thunderbolt leaves for me. Oop. That's 2 days. 2 days he made that much of a mess. Now, granted, that time I did need to fill it. But I guarantee if I go in there right now, it's everywhere. Which I don't mind. It's fine, buddy. I'll clean up after you. That's cool. But because he's Siamese, he yowls. There is nothing in this bathroom that has been, like, scaled down. The door is accessible. That shouldn't be an issue. Move them over just in case. She was just able... We're not supposed to be able to see the Sims. Let's do that too. Are we not supposed to be able to see the Sims part? Oh my god. Yeah, you are. Holy cow. You mean this part? Y'all, this is why I don't build on stream. I get too lost in what I'm doing. Well, we also just crashed. So, that was part of it. Girl, if you don't go in this bathroom right now and pee. What is going on? There's nothing, absolutely nothing here that should be...
Oh, you bara.
Thanks for the close-up. Close-up of the wrinkle I'm getting on my forehead. Say! Do I delete the window? Like, I don't know what else it could possibly be. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try... I'll delete this. Go here, take a shower. She's just like, she's so mad too.
Serapi.
Window? That just did a weird flicker. I just did a weird flicker. Nope. Do you think it's all the stuff underneath it? Oh, it looks so pretty. Let it look, because it's on a foundation. You're so right. Now it just looks bad. Alright, well now I know to go... I wonder then if... this is why we play test. Can you get in your bed? There's the wind chimes again. Get in your bed. And you go to the bathroom. Nope, I don't think she can pee. She's like, lady, I'm hungry. Use. Bad aftertaste. Nope. 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 Alright, well, I'm gonna put the window back. Do I have that same window anywhere? No, but let's look at us close. What was this one? Man! Who knew it was gonna be so hard? Oh, oops. I'll eat all my pretty flowers. Enchanted, you're playing Genshin. Nice. I have never played that, but I would love to hear about it. I don't know what anime, right? Yep. All that stuff underneath the foundation is what tripped us up. So rude. Well, at least I didn't rage quit it. Our ducks seem to have a mind of their own. Maybe we need to bring the ducks in a little. They were going a little outside of their zone. Our fish is over. Bring her, and never apologize. If you need to lurk away. Do whatever you need to do. No need to apologize. I told somebody, I told my coworker, there's a guy who sits next to me when I'm in the office, and I said something the other day. I was like, look, I am not saving lives here. I work in a cube farm and I read documents. And he looked at me like, what? I'm sure that's not true. And I was like, yeah, dude. Like, we're not saving lives. We're corporate America. Our jobs are not that critical. Bad at fighting games. It's my other special interest beside The Sims. I I can't ever get beyond the button mashing part of fighting games. Is that bad? I want to be good at them, and actually, I really like watching other people play them. Like, I just know that that's not a skill set I have. That is not a skill set I have. Where are all my gnomes? We need all the gnomes. Oh, oops, gnome. Genshin is good for button mashing. Okay, okay. Yeah, that's my playstyle. Can I just smash all of the buttons and make something work? What? I had no idea there was a glow in the dark gnome. Is there a collection for the gnomes? Does anybody gnome? There's a collection for the gnomes. Oh, we have 2 chicken ones. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. That one's just too big. Captain Gnome, can he be by the water? Tree's not floating. An achy gnome. Gonna be over here. And it's gonna be Harvest Fest, and I'm gonna hate myself for what I'm doing right now. That's okay. A beer! A beer! Oh, this guy. Grim. I like that Grim lights up. We already have that one. We have a Mr. Floppy? We do now. Okay, let me... need more plants right here. Decorations. My dogs are just busting up a storm up there. Can you hear them? I do feel bad. I need to not stream super late tonight and go hang out with them because I was in the office today, they didn't get mama attention time today. We're gonna have to give them some loves. I sat outside with one dog. Well, I sit outside with both of them, but one of them is shedding just so bad. Like, you just touch him and it's like, oof, fur everywhere. I'm like, buddy, I don't know what's going on with your fur. It is everywhere. So we've had to ditch the tree. Are we okay with the fact that we ditched the tree? Do we need to add a... we need a tree. We need a tree of some kind. Tree. We need a tree. What is this tree? No. This is my favorite tree. Maybe we put this tree back here in this corner. We don't make it part of our treehouse tree. You can go, and then maybe you become a little corner here. not going into our house. Still want, I just really liked the idea of a tree going up through it. Do we have a debug tree? I tried a couple debug trees to like build through, but when I tell you I ditched those builds, that was bulldozer mode. Debug. There we go. I mean, there's like this tree. Will this one work? If I get it, I can't get it in a good spot. If we get this guy to sit like right here, I think that's okay. It's not my favorite thing. Maybe we move this one over here. And this big monster here. I mean, how much of our landscaping did we just cover up? And does it make sense now that the fence is there? Yeah, because when you get close to it, it all disappears. Is that better? I think that's okay. I wish it was looked more like a treehouse. I wish it looked more like a treehouse. How can I do that? How can we make it look more like a treehouse? Hey, tree, sir, excuse me. Just sneak you just like right in here, so that at least it looks like we built our house around the tree. Like there had to be a reason for us to build this tree house in this way that we built it. You know? Yeah, I thought you might be coming through. Oh, scooch out just a little. Yeah, playing through Genshin. It's launch. Nice. I saw a game I want to try today in my Steam. Haunted House Renovator. So if we get to where another like Thursday night where we do a try new games, I think I want to try that one. It looked really cute. It looked super cute. Now, do I want to clutter some more inside now that I took everything out of the bathroom? I feel like I got to put it all back. Don't have any like towels or any of that kind of stuff. So let's put some of that stuff back. And we will test it again. But let's do... And still lurking. Hey, Koala, we need the Clutter Master. Did you hear clutter? And you were like, what? What? I have been summoned. I have been summoned. I think we're just going to kind of put back some of the stuff we took out. Trying to figure out why she couldn't move around. Before I go too far, let's make for sure you can go here. Come on, Fiona. Do not catch your house on fire. Okay, we're navigating through successfully. Where are you going to? You're cooking marshmallows, and Vlad is here. Time to pause. Perfect time to pause and go back to what we were building. Because I don't want anything to do with Vlad. We don't want nothing to do with Vlad. Like, we need some more decorations. Do we make it a little... I don't feel like it's a rundown treehouse. It's just a treehouse. Or a house in the trees. I don't want these trellises everywhere. Would it be weird to have those inside? This looks like a spooky tree. This looks like a spooky tree. Do we like this kind of stuff here? I just feel like, you know, fairies... Maybe I read too much fairy smut, but fairies supposedly, like, live a really long time. So I just imagine that this house is full of things that they, like, accumulate over time, you know? Like a side table. Like this, but more whimsical. What about like this? Does this look cool? Is there one that... I don't hate it. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. We need our bathroom rug back. We are deleting everything. It was a love struck one. This one might work though too if we shrink it. No. Where's the one from Love Struck? This one. Okay, give me more plants. Give me more plants. Give me more plants. Did you just hear the bird singing in my ears? Our music is even like, you want ambiance? Here you go. That's funny. I know this is more chill than we normally do. We're normally like chaotically gameplay, breaking up the land grab family, but I hadn't had a chance to really watch the trailer, so I wanted to do that. So thanks for hanging out and doing just a little bit of something different tonight. I appreciate it. Even if you're lurking and hanging out, however works for you. I am not going to be mad about any of it. I just appreciate that you just decided to share some of your time with me. Listen to me talk nonsense and break things. And almost rage quit The Sims. Because that's that's a real stable thing to do. Do we have a bookshelf in this house? Yes, we do. Do we maybe need another, like... just a little one? Like, of course, the one with plants on it. No, I don't want it there. I want it over here. Maybe this goes away. There we go. There we go. Oh, Vlad. The worst. Go away. any more outdoor plants we can use? I feel like I pulled a whole bunch of stuff off that I now want to put back. This. Like this. Oh, that's too big. Are those? Is that Jungle Adventure? I think it is. Jungle Adventure does have some amazing outdoor, like, plant vine situation. Holy cow, that one's massive. I mean, as much as I like these, it doesn't make sense for them to be clear up there, so I don't want to use them. I did get some of them to come down here. On the corners. Like, let's drop this guy here. I just want it to feel like we have squeezed plants in every nook and cranny of this place that could possibly hold a plant. Do we... do we need some more light or anything? So this over here is gonna eventually be full of plants we're gonna grow. So I think that's okay. Light. Lights. I feel like we need something on here. Oh, oops. Let's get rid of our filter. These don't give off much light. Those don't. No. No. I mean, there's always these. We've kind of got those lights pretty much everywhere. What is that? Speaking of random things that get added to the game, I don't know that I have ever noticed this guy. Merry Christmas, Santa. I mean, the jack-o'-lanterns, yes. Where are... These are cute. Initially, I did kind of have them. Do they fit this way? Oh, they might. Santa, I love you, but you can't stay, buddy. How's that? I want a light right here. Yeah, like this. I think that's okay. We're gonna... Honestly, I want some lights right here. By our little gnome friends. And I want to add... Got some in here, so that's okay. More fireflies everywhere. Because they're kind of my favorite thing. Do we have some here? Let's look at this at dusk. Fireflies? Do I see the fireflies? Or do I have to go to live mode to see the fireflies? Fireflies? Fireflies, anywhere fireflies. I mean, I think I'm good with what we have now. Oh, there they are. Yes. Fireflies. Yes. Perfect. Fireflies over here. I think this is it. I think until, when is it? The 25th? 25th is when the event starts. So I think this is going to be our sim and our save. And then this will be our fairy sim for whatever that path looks like. I think she's cute as is, but I cannot wait to get her in some better, more. Oh, you don't want to try one? I'm gonna try one more thing. I'm gonna try one more thing. I promise. Just one more. And it has to do with these. Can those go on this half wall? If I bring them down, I can't bring them down. I can go up, but I can't go down. Okay. Uh-oh, and I'm gonna get hiccups. All right. Well, I think we're gonna have just a little short stream tonight. I'm gonna go hang out with the puppies since they were in their beds all day, missing their mom. So I'm gonna go hang out with them, find out what the heck they were barking at, maybe, and see you all later. We'll be back Saturday, normal time, 10 a.m. Central Time. I'm not even going to try and do that calculation from now because I don't think I can do that. I don't have the computation power for that tonight. But we'll be back in our very veggie save with our lovely menace that is AJ Rice. We have 5 more breakups to accomplish over there, and we just had a baby. So that should be a good time. A chaotic time. This was a little bit more chill. But thanks for hanging out. And I will catch you all later. See you soon. See you Saturday. Take care. Bye.